Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today I'm going to take a look at this residential application. So this residential application has a couple of sitting areas, and there's a couple of things that we want to be aware of here. Number one, we just have a casual seating area here and another area over here for dining. Now, I don't have all the true measurements here, so I'm just going to show you what I put here, and if they're close as far as the distances over here, I think that's going to be sufficient to make this recommendation. So this is about a 6-foot overhang here. It could be 5 feet and that'd be fine. It could even be 4 feet, that'd be fine. We have a couple of doorways here that are sliding, I believe, open. Here. This section here is roughly 16 feet. It could be 10 feet and that would still be okay. Over here we have 17 feet from this point here over to this edge over here. And then the only critical area that I see so far would be this overhang over here. I showed at 2 feet right now. And if it's more than 2 feet, great. If it's less than 2 feet, we really want to look at the clearance issue. So as you can see, I have placed 3 of the Infratech SlimLine 4,000 watt units. You could go with a 3,000 watt unit. You could also stick with these 4,000 watt units and possibly put a control system on it, or you could just have individual switches, you know, switch here, switch here, switch over here for each heater. And that would be great. And then lastly, I just want to talk about this doorway here, and this is why I say that 2-foot overhang is going to be kind of critical. I have the heater edge at 6 inches to the right of the doorway, and I have that because I have a 3-foot doorway. I don't know the height of this doorway. I'm going to assume that it's about 6.5 feet, 7 feet tall. Let me just check out what I have here so we have something to go off of. So I have 6 foot 10 1/8. So that's going to be a critical issue. So if this door is higher than that measurement, then we still need to look at this. We might have to push the heater to the right further over, or something different. Now if it's lower, or if it's a smaller 6 foot 10 1/8, then we're fine with this application, again with that 6-inch distance from the edge. Anyway, so let's go ahead and look at the array itself. So the reason I chose 2 units over here is because I like to try to heat up as much area as I can. And from the reflection I got in one of the images, it looks like there's a section of the house that comes over here. So there looks like there's a lot of protection in here, and that would be a really good warm space over here. I know they have a setup where they have a couple of chairs and maybe a small table here. Sorry about that. And over here there's a dining table, and you can see I have this heater just approximately 4 feet from the edge over here. You could put 3 feet, you could go 2 feet. It's not an issue there. But I'm just trying to heat up this space over here. You know, and obviously you can move the table to the right or to the left as needed, just depending on where you want this heater. I didn't want to place it in front of the window because it didn't look like the table itself was seated in front of the, or set down in front of the doorway here, the glass doorway. So anyways, you can see that you got a fairly good coverage. Oh, and I want to just talk about this height over here. So you'll see my brackets don't physically touch this eave. I know there's a rain gutter, it looks like, and it also looks like this eave is at an angle. So this angle here is probably like a, I don't know, 15-degree angle, something of that nature. So whatever you would use to make the connection here, you could put a wood block here and extend it out further, or you know, make something out of steel. You can also use their extended bracket. This is a 6-inch bracket. They have an extended bracket. I think they go up to 10 inches total, or you have to double check on that. But in any case, there is an extension. Maybe it's a 4-inch extension It could even be 6-inch. So, but you would have to make it so it's, you know, level here or plumb if this is at an angle. So, and then we have the bottom of the unit lined up with the basically the bottom of the eave, or the underside of the eave. So we do have a clearance from below that we have to meet, and we're meeting that when we bring that heater down to this edge. And then we have a clearance above that we need to meet, and this clearance above is met if we extend that bracket out. So, and that's true over here. You know, I do have this at a 30-degree angle, but it's also true. You know, we have the bottom clearance, top clearance, extended bracket. Again, you'd have to manipulate that bracket so that you can meet the angle of the eave. And then I just wanted to see over here, this doorway, I'm meeting that clearance from the doorway from the bottom edge of the heater. So that's what I would recommend for this application. If this is something that you need help with, please give us an email to support@patioheat.com. And if this has helped you, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It just lets us know that we should continue our efforts in doing this. Thank you and have a great day.